Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me clearly. Да, это шахматы. Здравствуйте. Hello. Nice to see you. So, okay, today's live, I want to try to play Benko gambit. If you watched my video recently, I have shown an interesting variation. Let me remind you about that opening. So I want to try today to play that opening with my viewers. If you don't mind, we can try to practice this variation. It's a very interesting variation for both sides, for white and for black. Let me remind you the main moves. It begins with d4, knight f6. Oh, please don't bullet. Let's play some rapid games to try to play this variation. Thank you so much. So d4, knight f6, this opening begins with these moves, c4 and c5. Then white plays d5, black b5. They sacrifice their pawn in order to open these two lines. They are semi-open lines, and black will continue to press white's queen side along these files. So white's ideas is to have a strong center, and at least they will have an extra pawn, an extra passing pawn. So that's why both ideas are very interesting. I offer you to play. Hello, nice to see you. I want to remind about this opening, about Benko gambit. If you don't mind, let's play. So d4, knight f6, let's see one more time, c4, c5, d5, b5, c takes b5, and a6. From here, after a6, if you play for white, you can choose to continue b6, to decline this sacrifice, to accept that sacrifice, to take b takes a6, or you can play, there is a variation for white, knight c3, and also white can continue right away e3 instead of knight c3, right here. e3. So here are very interesting variations, 4 main variations for white. I am ready to play for both sides, for white and for black. So if you don't mind, let's have a great time. Rapid, all right. Oh, great. Your rating is really very high. Okay. So if you don't mind, we can play this variation. And I'm waiting for your challenges. These challenges, I think it's very old, and how to decline it, but I don't want. Okay. If you want to play this opening, this variation, please send your challenges. We will have a great time, I think. So, don't be afraid. It's chess. Just enjoy chess. You can find me in Lichess. Do you see my how to show my Lichess nickname? Anna Herapetian. Let me show you. How can I show? I feel that you don't see my full board because it's maybe quick pairing. No, maybe here to press on profile. I am from Armenia, and you? I'm prepared, but it's only that preparation when I was creating that video. And you have, if you watch that video, I think our chances are equal. Hello, hello everyone. Hello one more time. Really? I think Apex is very strong chess player, streamer. Oh, from Poland. I was in Poland in, it was 2013, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, it's late at night and it's very difficult for me to find the right words in English. In Poland in 2013, if I'm not mistaken, it was European chess championship among how to say that, national teams. Okay, so let's go. I see your challenges. Let's play at first these 3 to plus 2 seconds, but I want to try to play with this time control, 10 plus 0 or 10 plus 2 seconds, 3 seconds, to have some time to make some analysis. So, okay, let's play. Where is your challenges? And let's play Benko gambit, please. I'm playing d4 and I hope you will play knight f6, c4, c5, d5 and b5. Let's go. e6. So, okay, you don't want to play c5. Okay. I was hoping to practice that opening, but okay. Okay, d5. Okay, let's play knight d5. Maybe then I'll try to play f4 to protect tightly this knight. Okay. Maybe bishop b2, then queen e2, rook d1, which one? Okay, at first bishop b2. Queen c7. If knight b5, then queen b8, and there is no danger, right? And you can push my knight from b5. So, okay, let's play rook c1, then maybe I can try to open this file. Okay. Can I try to play g4, g5? Or it's dangerous for my king? Yes, it's dangerous because then you can take and open your bishop's way. So, okay. Oh, I see an interesting variation, but of course I'm not sure if it's working. Okay. Let's take it first. I think you have to take with the pawn, because if you take with the knight, I can take here. But okay, you can take at first knight e5, yes, and then to take with the knight. So what should I do? To take with this pawn, then after knight d5 to... No, on e3 is hanging. Okay, let's take with this pawn. Knight d5. What if I again to sacrifice on h7? Bishop h7, king takes, queen h5, king g8, then rook f3 and rook h3. Is it working? Bishop h7, king takes, queen h5, and then rook f3. Okay, let's try. I'm not sure. As usual, I'm not sure. My sacrifices are very nice for me, but very often they are not correct. So king h7, queen h5, king g8, rook f3, knight c3, rook h3, knight e2. Then you can check with the knight from e2. Okay. I'm ready to lose. Knight c3, rook h3, knight e2. At least I can take with the queen. But maybe I can continue king f2. Not to go away with this queen from h5 to continue to continue this threatment. Oh, knight f6, okay. If I take bishop f3, queen takes, yes, and you will have an extra quality, right? Okay. So, what if I take with the pawn or with the queen? Let's take with the queen, okay. Bishop f6, knight e4. You have an extra quality, but okay. To take here. Again, can I take here? And to make a draw, at least not to lose. I think my sacrifice was not correct. that one in the very beginning on h7. Bishop g7, king takes, queen g4. Can I make a draw there? Or maybe I have... Oh, great! f5. Let's take here. Check here. To check. To take. Queen d6, queen g8. Queen d6. Oh, queen d6 I will take on c8. So what do I want to do right now? Queen f7, then rook d1, then to take on e7. I want to check and then to take here. Okay. Oh, I can check and take the queen. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you for the game, but I'm sure that my sacrifice was not correct there. I think in this position you should go into a draw position, king g7, and then to repeat this position. Maybe here, I'm not sure. It takes f6, bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes, bishop e7. I think your position was quite good. Okay. Okay, thank you for the game. It was really a stressful game because I was ready to lose. I think you needed to make a draw. But okay, thank you for the game. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. Okay, what were Apex's strong points when you played him? How to say that? At least he is experienced streamer. If I'm not mistaken, he is playing almost 2 years, right? It was my first collaboration. I was very nervous. I was in a tense. And of course he is very strong, his calculation is good, so that's why it was very stressful for me, but I got a great pleasure from that match. Okay, so I want to let me put this tab here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, I see your challenge. Okay, let's play with Rafik and then I will play with unknown 45. Can you write your that it's you? After this game I will play with you. So okay, again for white. Okay, so let's play d4, knight f6, c4, c5, okay? This opening. Great, good luck. d5. I think you wanted to play Benko gambit, but you have forgotten that c5 is the right move. If you want, you can press on take back. d5 is okay. d5 it's a Grunfeld. So c5. Okay, unknown 45. Great. Next game we will play together. d5, b5, b5, c takes b5. Okay, and a6. And here I need to choose which variation to play. So let me remember my own video. What to do to take. I remember that in my early childhood I was playing this opening for black side. So if I take, you can take, then you can continue d6, g6, bishop g7, the knight d7, and to press my queen side. If I decline to play b6, okay, I will not have an extra pawn, but you will not have this semi-open file. If I play knight c3, you can take. Okay, let's play the main variation. I want to try this variation. Bishop a6, and after knight c3, d6. Bishop a6, g6. Okay, you can play g6, not to take on a6 immediately. So knight c3, and then usual development, e4, then sorry, not g3, e4, then knight f3. Somewhere I think you must take on a6, and we will trade our bishops. Okay, e4. I think after the game I can divide this part and to upload as a practice of that opening. d6, knight f3. Okay, let's take immediately then to castle. Maybe to take with the knight, then castle. Okay, good night. Thank you. If you want to play, please send the challenge. So castle, castle. Where to put this bishop? Where to develop? I think I must develop from here to try to stop this knight, because I remember in some variations this knight is going to d7, then to e5, maybe c4, this knight to c5. So let's try bishop g5. So bishop g5, maybe queen b6 or queen a5, and then to transfer this rook, knight d7. Okay, knight d7. Should I push my pawn a4, then maybe to try to protect this pawn, then knight b5. Okay, let's play a4. I think simplifying benefits me. Simplifying some trades will be in favor of me, because I have an extra pawn, so I need to simplify the position and then in the endgame to push my pawn, right? h6. Where to go? h4, g5, g3. No, I don't want to have a bishop on g3. Okay, let's play bishop f4. Then maybe queen d2 to press here. But okay, you can protect. Hello. Bishop f4. Rook b8. I think I need to play queen d2 to protect here and to attack on h6. But okay, you can protect king h7. And then maybe knight b5. I don't know what will give me this move, knight b5. At least I can close your rook's way, right? It's also okay for me to close because your rook is playing along this file. Okay, knight b5. And then maybe somewhere I can play rook e1, then to try to push my pawn, to crush the center. Also, you can continue c4, knight c5, somewhere knight b3 or knight d3. Knight d5 to take. Oh, but I think it's a little blunder because now I can take on e5, and if you take with the bishop I can win this pawn. So you need to take with the pawn, and it's good for me, I think. If you agree with that continuation, with that position, I will take. We will continue. If you don't want to go to that variation, to that position, you can take, you can press on take back. But okay, you will not lose any piece after knight d5, d takes e5, but your bishop will be closed. That's why I offer you to press on take back, but if it's okay for you, we can continue. So let's wait. Now I will check. I feel that my stream's delay is almost 10 seconds. So I'm waiting. No take back. Okay, so let's continue. I'm taking. I think after bishop e5, if I take bishop h6, maybe you can take on b2. If I take queen b2, so you can take on h6. But I think after bishop e5, bishop h6, bishop b2, I can take the rook. You also will take my rook. Oh, and then I could checkmate then. Queen h6, check, king g8, and sorry, no, I couldn't checkmate because your bishop is on a1. So I needed to take on a1. Okay, you took with the pawn, so I need to go back. Bishop e3. Such an interesting position. Okay, I saw your message. Very interesting. I think if I can make queen straight, how to trade the queens? I don't want to play d6 because doubled pawns, right? It means that it seems that I have an extra pawn, 2 extra pawns, because on a4 this pawn is extra. So c4, Okay. What to do? To join with this rook? Rook c1. Let's try rook c1. And then you should protect it. How? Rook c8. Rook c8. Oh, but I think after rook c8 I can play knight a7, knight c6, and then to win on c4, right? Knight a7, and then knight c6. For example, queen d7, sorry, rook c7, knight c6. My queen is protected, so you can't take on c6, right? Rook c7, knight c6, queen d7, for example, and then I can win this pawn. I think it's very interesting practice for that opening, to feel the positions, to understand where we feel much more comfortable, in which variation. Queen d6. So what if I take rook c4, rook c4, and then maybe to try to play b4, b5, b6, the way is opened, right? But I feel you will play e6. Okay. Rook c8. Do you want to take on c6? I think no, right? I will take with the pawn. Okay, so I'm playing b4. b4, b5, b5. If you take my knight, I think I will take with this pawn. And then to have 3 very strong pawns, right? After this trade. b5. What to do? Maybe e6. Okay, so I'm taking with this pawn. I agree with this trade. And to continue with these 3 strong passing pawns. Queen e6. Okay, maybe you are right. Can I play queen d5? If you take, I will take, then e4 to try to win the rook. But okay, again, I can continue bishop d4, e5, and bishop b6, I think. Okay, let's try. Queen d5, e takes d5, queen f6. Okay. Can I play bishop b6 to trap your rook? Bishop b6. Great. You have found a free square for your rook. If I play queen d6, rook e7, and then, oh, sorry, queen d6, rook e7, and then bishop d8. Can I? I think I can continue. Not to get a checkmate from the first row, I need to open a window in time. Very often I forget about this window for my king. Okay, and my favorite sacrifice, I think I just need to sacrifice my queen. But okay, it's not a sacrifice because I'm taking 2 rooks, right? It's 10 points. I give 9 points and take 10 points. Let's take. Okay. And then bishop c7 and then to push my passing pawns. So maybe queen e7, but then again b6. Somewhere to open a window. It's very important. Queen f4. There is no checkmate threatened, right? So I can be calm, right? I will not get checkmate. Okay. b6, b7, b8. f5, b8, b7, sorry. I wanted to jump to squares to have a queen quickly. F takes e4, there is no danger, right? So I can be calm and promote my pawn. Then maybe to take on e5. Okay, now I can't. But let's join with this rook too. Rook e1 and then to try to take on e4. Okay. And to protect my rook. Rook e4. Then maybe to take. Oh, can I take? I think I can take, and after bishop h6 to checkmate from h8, right? Okay, it's a check. I will not get a checkmate from e1. Okay, and checkmate from h8. Great. I'm so thankful to you for this great game because it's a great experience. It's a great practice for this opening. It was very interesting for me. Thank you so much, really. I will, if you don't mind, I will divide this game and to upload into my page, my YouTube channel. Great. Thank you. Okay, hello. Do you ever pre-move? Sometimes yes, not so often because I like to calculate. I like to make a move when to think little bit, not so often. But when I have, of course, less time, sometimes yes, I make pre-moves. Thank you too. But you have played very well because I think it was for the first time, right? When you have played this opening. Thank you. Okay, let's play next one. Ah no, 45. I remember. 10 plus 1. Okay. Now I'm black. Great. So it means that d4, knight f6, c4, c5, d5, and I will play b5. You can take and then a6. d4, great. I speak so softly. Is it boring? Sorry for my voice. I'm working on my English. I'm working on my voice. It's my big problem. Queen c2. Wow. Great. I was expecting c takes b5. But okay, queen c2. So I think that I can take, right? But after b takes c4, if you take queen c4, so what should I do? At first to play d6, or maybe to play e6 immediately. I remember that nowadays e6 is very popular. e4. Okay. So maybe e6 immediately to start to press on d5. So if you, oh sorry, I wanted to mark the bishop. Bishop c4. What should I do? To take on d5. I guess you will take with the pawn. Then to, or maybe after bishop c4, maybe at first to play bishop b7 instead of taking on d5. At first bishop b7 and then knight c3. Okay. I remember that I need to take with this pawn. Then to try to play d5 to have a strong center, right? So you can take. Okay. Here is very interesting variation with in between moves. If I take on e4, it's a big mistake. I think queen e4 and after d5 you can check from b5 in between moves and to win a piece. So it means that I need to find another move. For example, bishop b7. Can I? Bishop b7 to press on e4. Bishop b7. Knight c3. Just a second, please. Okay, knight c3. I think I needn't play d5 immediately. Maybe at first to develop my bishop, then to castle, and then to play d5. Okay, let's play bishop e7. I think you will not play e5, right? If you play e5, can I take bishop g2? E takes f6. Bishop h1. No. I will lose there. You can take on e7. I will have rook, 2 pawns against 2 pieces. I don't like that position. I want 2 pieces for me. So after e5, what should I do? Maybe I can take on g2 and after I wanted to tell that after e takes f6, I can take bishop f6 and to continue to trap your rook. So okay, queen b3, and I can't take on e4 because you can take and then you can play queen b7 to double attack my pieces on a8 and on e4. What to do? Okay, I want to offer a queen straight. I think queen straight is benefits me. Queen b6, queen b6, a takes b6, and then to press on e4. If you play f3, I think I can play, then I can play d5. I think in that position d5 will work for me. Okay, waiting. How long I have been playing chess? Oh, okay. I started from the age of 6. My parents are chess coaches. My first chess tournament, maybe I was 6 years old, maybe. I remember first 8 games, the whole tournament I lost, and in the end, the last game I won. I won in the last game. Oh, like Pia Crumbling? You mean my voice? Like Pia Crumbling. I respect her so much. She is great, I think. f3 immediately. Okay. I will castle. Then maybe I want to trade the queens, but I don't want to take your, because after a takes b3, I don't want to have a weak pawn on a7. So maybe I will wait until you will take on b6 and I will take with the pawn. Bishop e3. Okay, knight c6. Knight c6, and I want to play knight a5. Also, I want to play knight d4. I'm not sure which one is better, but it's my plan. Knight c6, maybe knight d4 is stronger, because after knight a5 you can take my queen. I will take, then you can go with your bishop, for example, bishop d3, and I need to go back with my knight from a5, right? I don't want to have a passive knight, so that's why maybe knight d4 will be stronger. What if you play knight a4 to force the queen straight? Knight a4. What should I do? To take on b3? Okay, knight e2. So I shouldn't play knight d4, right? Because you can take and then to win a pawn. Am I right? Okay, I'm playing knight a5 because I want to force this queen straight, and then you have to go back with your bishop, and finally I can play d5. I was dreaming about this move because I want to have at least strong square. Oh, sorry, center, not square. So after bishop d3, I can make d5. Then if you let me, I will push this pawn to d4 to fork your pieces. But okay, you will see that variation. So knight a5. I've just noticed your rating. It's quite a high rating. So I need to take bishop d3 and finally d5. I need to calculate one more time because after d5 I see you can play e5 and I need to do something with my knight to go back to press on e5. Yes, I can go back to press on e5. Then also I want to fork, so you have to play bishop f4 and it's a good position for me, I think. So I'm playing d5. d5. If takes. Again, I want to play d4. So waiting. How can you improve? Oh, your elo is quite high. Solve many positions, many puzzles, as many as you can. Solve puzzles, watch videos. There are so many useful videos in YouTube, really. And English has the puzzles with different topics. Solve everything you see. Play every day, like every day. Play, solve puzzles. Okay, I'm taking with the pawn and I continue threatening this move, d4 with the fork. Okay, knight a4. Of course, you will see that threatment. So what to do? Maybe I can play d4 and then knight d5 to protect my pawn on b6. Of course, I don't like my knight on a5, but what to do? What to do with this knight? Okay, let's play it first d4, then I will decide what to do with this knight, with this pawn. I think bishop f4, knight d5. Maybe bishop g3. And then, can I play somewhere knight b4? So d4, maybe bishop d2. Bishop d2. What to do after bishop d2? Again, knight d5. Bishop f2. Okay. So knight d5. And then I want to play knight b4. Will you play bishop e4? But okay, bishop e4, I think I can continue knight c4 to discovery attack. Then I want to, after these knights, okay, you can play then b3 to attack and to protect your knight. Okay, let's wait for your move. Bishop e4. Bishop e4, what to do? Maybe after bishop b4 I can offer a trade, playing knight b4, b3, b3. What if I play knight b4? If you play bishop b1 in order to continue to protect this, to control this square, then I can play b5 And then to take on b3 to use this pin. Can I? Let's try knight b4. I feel that this move is correct. So bishop b1, right? Because if you play bishop e4, I will take, and then knight c2, and to take on a1. So bishop b1. Okay, king d2. Okay, king d2. What if I take and then to check from a6, king d2 to go back? Can I check from g5 immediately after f4? After f4 to sacrifice my favorite, to sacrifice my rook. Can I make bishop g5, f4, rook f4, knight takes, bishop takes with a check? So you need to play king e2 to continue protection for this bishop. Then I can check rook e8 and then to win at the bishop on d3, right? Such an interesting continuation. Let's try bishop g5, bishop g5, f4. I will take for sure rook f4. So waiting. Okay, let's take immediately. Rook f4. Let's calculate one more time. Knight f4, bishop takes, king e2, rook e8, and I'm winning this bishop. So not winning the bishop, it will be 2 pieces against the rook. 2 pieces and the pawn, right? Oh, I won. The game is ended. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thank you for the game. Really, queen c2. In the beginning, you have played queen c2, right? In this position. It's something new, really, for me. I will analyze this move. I don't know if it's one of the main variations, because I know that there are 4 main variations. C takes b5. After c takes b5 and a6, I know 4 main variations. But here, queen c2 is something new for me. Thank you. I will analyze this move one more time, and it was very interesting, at least. Thank you for the game. Oh, it was you. Okay. Unknown 45, it was you. Okay. Okay, don't worry. Next time we will play again. Thank you for the game. If you don't mind, I will divide this part, this game from our game, and to upload into my channel. Okay, no challenges? Who wants to play this Benko gambit? Let me upload. Okay, I see that there is no challenge, right? Okay, maybe really it's enough for today. Little bit short stream, but I think that it was very priceless for this Benko gambit. At least I can divide such a few interesting moments from this opening, and I think it will be very useful. So, okay, really, maybe it's enough for today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for playing, for your challenges. Next time, what to do next time? Okay, I will wait for your ideas. What do you want to do next time? Maybe to explain something, maybe to play some opening, some variations, maybe to play some bullet games. I will wait for your ideas. Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining, and see you next time. When will be the next stream? I try to go live every Monday late at night. If I can't make late at night on Monday, I try to go live on Tuesday in the morning. But okay, I think that late at night, Monday, it's convenient for many viewers. That's why maybe I can fix this day, this time. And next time, again, on Monday, late at night, at this time. I will wait for you. Thank you for joining, for playing, and have a good night, if it's night in your country. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.